Fox Hill RV Resort and Campground, Wisconsin Dells.
We're gonna add it up before we even start.
You sound like my old boss. You gotta put words in my mouth.
I'm not telling you what to say, but here's what you need to say.
That's exactly it.
We are sitting in front of our beautiful American coach, and we are going to do our review on Fox Hill RV Resort and Campground in Wisconsin Dells.
Actually, it's a campground. Big road friendly. I actually gave it a 10. And the reason why, again, I'm not the one who's driving, but it seemed to be very easy to get to. There was 2 big speed bumps, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So I give it a 10.
I give it a 9 because there's a couple circles you got to go around, and with this big coach, it was hard to get around the circles to get to where we needed to go.
The roundabouts?
The roundabouts, but they were super, it was easy to get to. Okay, campsite roads, condition of campsite roads, 0 to 10. Oh, by the way, we do everything 0 to 10, so all of our little things here, all 8 of our things are 0 to 10, 10 being the best, 0 being the worst. Campsite roads, condition of campsite roads, they were gravel. They were good roads. There was plenty of room to get around and do what you had to do, but it was dusty. And so I gave them a 7. I actually would probably lower it because of those damn speed bumps.
Yeah, the speed bumps were gigantic.
I love this campground. I really liked it a lot. It's a fun campground. I don't know if I'd go back because of the speed bumps, to be honest with you.
Really?
It was so hard to get in and out. Everybody that came, like your parents came to see us, and that's all they talked about were the speed bumps.
Yeah.
Well, it was like hitting a wall, and I kind of agree with them on that.
Yeah.
It was,
I mean, but everybody speeds so fast through there, so I don't know how you can get anybody to slow down.
I agree.
Because they did freshly pave the entrance.
Yep.
So I give it a 7 also, and because of the speed bumps. Now what I did at one time, I kind of went around so I didn't have to hit the speed bumps when I was in the Jeep.
Yeah, you cut through the newer section of campground.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not good either because there's so many people there. There are a lot of kids in this campground, which kind of makes it a lot of fun as well.
All right, sites. Are they paved? Are they large? They're small. I give it an 8. And our site was perfect, but it was not paved.
No.
The only thing I didn't like about it is, I mean, it was a big, beautiful one, but it had a big, huge electrical panel right in front of us.
Oh, like along the road?
Yeah, along the road, but for our site, it was right in front of us.
I gave it an 8 as well, and the only reason I did was, and we were pretty level. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just a grass site. I mean, it's nothing, it's not paved or anything. So you know, it kind of, the highest I'm going to give a grass site and a paved site, I mean, a gravel site is an 8. It's an 8. It's a good site though. That site we have was spectacular.
Yeah,
My God, that was beautiful. Site amenities, cable, water, sewer, electric, table, fire pit, Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi there was great. You had to re-sign up every 3 days.
Yep.
They knocked you out. And you had to re-sign up, but the Wi-Fi was fantastic. I had no problems with the Wi-Fi at all. The cable, I don't think they had cable, did they?
No, they did not have cable.
They didn't have cable. Water was great, sewer was great, electric was great. Didn't have any problems with the electric, and we're starting to really pay attention to that. Everything was, I had no problems with that at all. I gave that a 9. That was a great site.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 just because it didn't have cable. But Wi-Fi was good. I don't think it was great, but it was good. Campground amenities, absolutely a 10. Out of any of the campgrounds we've been to, it was amazing. They had, and you'll see it in the video, they had big, huge, giant chess, big, huge, giant checker, which I won. Connect 4, pool, just games and games and games like pickleball.
Well, they had a pond or a swimming lake.
Yeah.
With all these big inflatable rafts in it, and they had pedal cars.
Yeah.
The pedal cars were cool as hell.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a 10.
Yeah.
Hands down a 10. That was a lot of stuff to do there. And they had movies at night.
Yeah.
That was cool. It was a cool place. Location, things to do around town. I give it an 8. It's in the Dells. If you don't know anything about Wisconsin Dells, it's kind of like the water park capital of the world. It is the water park capital of the world. There are water parks everywhere. There's tons of stuff to do. It's a great downtown.
Got to go to Monk's.
Got to go to Monk's. It's Monk's is a bar, and
my grandfather owned it.
Right, and started it, right?
Started it.
And it's probably the best cheeseburger you'll ever eat in your life.
Named after Monk.
The Monk's in downtown is the one you want to go to.
Yeah.
It is the best cheeseburger you'll ever have.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a big 8.
I gave it an 8 also. So he keeps seeing Wisconsin Dells. It's in Baraboo, so anybody who knows Wisconsin Dells, Baraboo, it's kind of outside of Wisconsin Dells, which I think is perfect because you're kind of out of the rigmarole of Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah.
So I gave it an 8. Overall staff appearance and friendliness, 10 plus. These guys were amazing. Now the reason why I say 10 also is because they welcome you. They say hello. The communication via telephone is fantastic. Every touch point that I've had with them was over the top 10. And they didn't try, it was just natural.
Jonathan 10?
Yeah.
I have a different opinion on this.
Okay.
I gave them a 10 plus.
Okay.
They were fantastic. Aaron actually sat and talked with me about the stuff that he's got going on there.
Fox Hill, we've got the largest swimming pond in the Dells area. We're currently building for 2023 3 new ponds. It'll be the largest fishing pond with a swimming combo, and a dog pond, which is rare. I know people have lakes, but to have a dog pond that the dog can cool off,
your dog parks here are fantastic.
We'll have 4 dog parks in 2023.
They are very proud of their campsite. They should be.
Yes.
And it's a really, really cool place, and I love those guys. They were a lot of, I don't want to say fun. Yeah, fun, but just nice people.
It's the Midwest.
Overall campground cleanliness and feeling. I give it a 9 just because of the dust.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would have gone, if the roads around the campsite, not the sites, but the roads had been a little bit blacktopped or something, I would have given it a 10 in a heartbeat. This is a really nice campground.
I give him a 9 also. I'll tell you, we came in the day after Memorial Day, and the place was a disaster, and they're like, oh my God, it was a disaster.
Yeah, it was.
But it wasn't that bad.
No.
I mean, I've seen worse.
Yeah, and they were worn out too.
Oh,
I mean, you could just tell they had been beaten all weekend.
Oh my God, but they did such a great job. So I give it a 9.
Yeah, I think that's a fair score.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so the price.
Yeah.
We put, again, cheap is 0 to 50, fair is 50 to 100, and high is 100 and above. It was a fair price between $50 and $100. It was about $65, $70, I believe, and we stayed for a full week, so you can get a better discount if you stay for a full week.
Yeah, and stay for a full week because there's plenty to do there.
Plenty to do.
Yeah. Even if you have kids, stay there and never leave because it's a great campground for kids.
Yep.
I would say the price is without a doubt right on point.
Yeah.
Is it a good deal?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it
really
is too.
Especially for Wisconsin Dells. The hotel rooms range like $300-$400.
Do they really?
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah,
guess
definitely.
they do, yeah.
So my total was 71.
My total was 70. And anything above 70 is like a fantastic score.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really great park.
This is 70 out of 80.
Yeah, 70 out of 80, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple that have, 70 is a good score. If you ever hear us say 70, it's a good score.
So all in all, I would highly recommend this resort campground. It also has cabins.
Yeah.
It is just a great Wisconsin 50-year-old. They've been in business for 50 years, and it's just absolutely spectacular.